Welcome, Virgo, to your chakra reading for February. Hope you friends are doing great out there. Welcome back, all subscribers, and anyone new to my channel, welcome, welcome. Let's see what's going on with you, my friends. Getting to the first chakra coming out is the facade. Talking about that solar plexus chakra, talking about having things that are going on. Are things actually going the way you want them to go? Is there a solution to this relationship that you might be dealing with? Is there a false sense of duty to someone or something around you? Maybe you feel a little obligated to something, and you want to, I don't know, kind of reclaim what's yours. Reclaiming your life from an obligation that you feel obligated to do. Remember, obligations are things that we obligate ourselves to do, but we don't really want to be there. Right? Those are obligations. Well, I'm obligated to have to do this. So it's definitely not something you really, truly want to do, right? So are you living in a facade of something that you feel like you just want this dissipated? It's causing kind of a distraction, and it kind of, like I said, distracting you from what you really want to do within life. So wanting to reclaim your life. You know, putting it over time or something of this nature. Maybe you come to the conclusion, you know what, now I just feel obligated to have to take this person's place because they don't want to do their job, and I would just like to have my freedom back on that Sunday or Saturday. Something like that. Could be living in a facade. Okay, next card coming out. So really gaining the inner strength to reclaim what you've lost. Solitude coming out over here, taking some solitary time to yourself to reflect upon what it is and how you're going to actually reclaim what is yours, get back what you feel is missing from within your life. If you're giving too much energy or attention to somebody who you believe maybe doesn't deserve it, but you're doing it because you feel obligated to do so, you know, you need to figure out how to work your way out of it. Right? It's not fair. So it also becomes a not fair situation, my friends. Overcoming the obstacle. You can overcome anything. Just remember, by going deep within yourself, you will find the key to open the door to get back what you feel you have obligated away. Also, it's going to be that intention. So it's definitely finding the intention and saying, I can overcome this obstacle. I can overcome the situation. I just need to really think about the situation to find the key to open the door to make everything better, put everything back into place. Because if anything, yeah, it's just becoming more of an obstacle than it's worth it. Maybe you feel like you're being taken for granted, right? Maybe you have to, you know, put on that happy face and give something you're not, which is happy, right? Obligation sometimes makes us do things that we wish in the end maybe we didn't do. Big happy changes coming toward you. Spirit says once you find that key, you can also ask help for others in overcoming the obstacle. If you know that you don't want to do that overtime anymore because now it just feels like they're taking advantage of you, or however the situation, maybe you can ask somebody else to step inside that area for you and help maintain what it is that's causing the obstacle itself, and it'll actually help you overcome the obstacle, right? So remember, any examples I give you can throw away. Everybody has their own story. Also remember, if it doesn't resonate with you, my friends, you can always go watch your rising moon or Venus, right? So yeah, it does feel like this is a big key right here for you. Really getting past this, something that's not working. Maybe it was something that you didn't mind doing at first, and then it just became, you know, it just really did become a facade. It was like, now I am just so overly obligated that I've lost a piece of myself to this. A lot of times we think we're doing something really good for someone until we're kind of taken advantage of. Yeah. Mistrusting the situation. Why are you mistrusting the situation? You're mistrusting the situation because you're feeling like it's not working the way you want this to work. So definitely having this issue over here with the situation. You have the Ace of Swords coming out saying you're having the clarity and the understanding to this situation. And once you understand what you're supposed to say about the situation, it's going to make the situation much better, right? Having the Knight of Swords coming in, it's kind of moving backwards in its own way. It just feels like the more that you're kind of doing something, it's maybe you feel like you're gaining some kind of footing over here, but then as soon as you do and you're kind of making your way out of it, they're kind of pushing you back into the same situation again. Maybe it's even making it worse than it was before, so it feels like I just lost my footing. It's not going to work. So really resolving the issue within yourself and trying to get out of this situation is the best situation for you. Yeah, and it could be this Aries or this Sagittarius that you feel is taking advantage of you with the Page of Wands. And it just feels like however it is, it's not working. So you're really going to have to work on that issue so you can find the stability again. We see the stability within the Page of Wands, bringing out a beautiful root chakra over here. And it's saying, yes, I need to get myself balanced. I need to get back to where my priorities are because I cannot make this a priority anymore because it's actually taking away from me. So you can do what you need to do. I just feel like this person has a stronghold on you. Remember, it can be any sign. It doesn't have to be a Sagittarius. It could also be a Gemini or a Libra. I have a lot of Gemini, Libra. It could even also be an Aquarius. But definitely feeling like they have this kind of stronghold where as soon as you pull back, then maybe they say, please, 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 you know, and then there you go again. So it just feels like you need to stand your ground a little bit more so that you can actually pull away from the situation a lot better. But I think it's about finding the right words, right, without hurting their feelings or however it is. And it just feels like, you know, maybe they're an entrusted friend, right? You feel like you have loyalty and ties to them, and you're just unable to make the decision of how I'm going to get out of this, right? But you don't feel any pleasure in this anymore. So even if you did feel pleasure in this, like I said before, because you felt like you were helping out, it just feels like now your loyal friend is kind of taking advantage of you, right? Or this person's job, however it is. Now you need to work your way out. I thought I was helping you out for a minute. Now all of a sudden it's every weekend that you're not here. Okay, so getting a law and attraction card. The law and attraction card is I am not here to create sameness. There are as many different worlds as there are perceivers, beings or individuals. You are not here to create one world where everyone is the same, wanting and getting the same. You are here to be that which you want to be, while you allow all others to be which they want to be. So actually taking on this facade, taking on these responsibilities for them is not allowing you to be the person that you need to be, right? You're doing kind of what they want you to do, and you're kind of stuck within this area over here. And right, and just kind of, it feels like I'm not here to create sameness. It just feels like the sameness of the over and over and over again. You keep calling me in and I just keep doing the same thing, but I need to do something different. I need to be different. I need to do things for myself, not always giving to the same area of my life in which I feel now obligated to do so. Okay. And that was it for you, my friends. Keep those chakras going. It's going to make you feel so much better. In the end, you're going to feel this happiness and this freedom coming out where you feel like energized, right? That energy will come back to you as soon as you figure out what the key is over here of how to explain this and get out of the situation. Okay? Otherwise, it says your overcoming obstacles is on its way. Just keep doing that. Until next time, my friends. Peace and love. Bye-bye.